Welcome everyone. My name is Nicholas Lopez, graduate student in the Master of Science in Nursing program at the University of Texas at Arlington. Today I will be presenting a critical review of a book in leadership. I hope you find this book review informative and useful. I have passed around a copy of the slides for this presentation so that you may take notes. In today's presentation, the following content will be discussed: the book's title, cover, and author, purpose of the book and its target audience, strengths and shortcomings, achievement of objectives, and recommendations. The title of the book is First In, Last Out: Leadership Lessons from the New York Fire Department. This book was published in 2005. Shown on the slide here is the book cover, which depicts the author, John Salka, in action as a firefighter. John Salka, battalion chief, is at the fire department of the city of New York. He joined the New York Fire Department in 1979. He rose from firefighter to lieutenant, captain, and now battalion chief. As of 2005, Salka leads, manages, mentors 150 firefighters and 30 officers at his Bronx battalion. He is the author of many articles on firefighting and leadership techniques. The purpose of this book is to provide insights, wisdom, and practical strategies to leaders across all organizations and at all levels of development. It provides a foundation of leadership that encompasses such vital areas as building trust, open communications, emphasizing transparency, and working alongside other team members. Its audience is any person wishing to learn about leadership, future leaders, and current leaders wanting to learn about leadership from another critical professional perspective. There were many strengths in this book. Firstly, Chief Salka's leadership style parallels that of transactional leadership, such as in an emergency scene. It is goal-oriented, controlling, and strict to adherence. The author effectively presents values such as integrity, commitment, focus, and intensity. Chief Salka presents four main strategies in leadership. 1. To guide people's efforts toward a common goal. Secondly, leverage the organization's traditions, culture, and values. Thirdly, help people grow and develop through teaching and mentoring. And lastly, allow for clear communication of goals, priorities, and expectations. Additionally, Chief Salka uses leadership examples and analogies straight from the front lines and the toughest fires. The book has appropriate readability and practicality for all readers. Also, the book highlights inspirational stories for us to learn about leadership approaches in the fire department. There were few shortcomings in the book. Some noted include that it did not specifically mention evidence-based leadership styles such as transformational or situational styles. The book lacked scientific resources and studies. The book was not peer-reviewed by other professionals, and it lacked examples of emotional intelligence. Chief Salka did clearly achieve his objectives, however. The author presents a leadership foundation in one of the most effective organizations in the United States. His leadership style and strategies are paralleled to those used by any other organization or profession, including nursing. Any leader is able to learn and apply these approaches presented through the author's gripping stories and passion. Chief Salka's objectives are also achieved through the title of his book. First In proves that the leader directs, empowers, takes accountability, and leads by example. The leader will earn trust of all others around. Last out proves that the leader assesses for completion, evaluates outcomes, and improves processes. This will define integrity. Finally, recommendations can be made after reading this book. Any leader or anyone aspiring to become a leader would benefit from the practical strategies presented. This book would be used for inspirational and practical purposes, but I would recommend using more scientific and evidence-based resources on leadership styles and approaches related to nursing practice. Lastly, the values and stories presented by the author may be applicable to work, but also in other social situations. That concludes the book review, and now I can take questions from the audience.